Welcome to the Construction Pals podcast, brought to you by LinqPal, your source for the latest in the construction world. Hard hats off, headphones on, and let's get started.
Our goal is to bring industry experts and community members to talk about all the important issues in the industry. If you want to hear about specific issues, feel free to reach out to us and request it. We will talk to experts about that. And in the next 3 episodes, we're going to interview the LinqPal co-founders. We want you to get to know us and our story and our commitment to our community. Today, I'm really privileged to be joined by Yaser Masoudnia. He's the CEO and co-founder of LinqPal. And just to kick things off, you can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it requires people and working capital, a la financing and payments made easy to make the dream a reality. And I thought it was prescient to start with that quote because that's what we're going to talk about today, and that's really the essence of LinqPal. So to begin, Yaser, thanks for joining us, and maybe tell us a little bit about you as an individual.
Great. Thank you for having me, Jason. Yes, I'm Yaser, CEO and co-founder of LinqPal. I started the company because I have a great passion for the construction industry, and I've been a general contractor in multiple states in past decade. I also have some technology background that has helped me to come up with the solution for the pain point that all the contractors and material suppliers in the industry have when it comes to payments and access to capital or financing material or other payments for the industry. Specifically, if I want to talk about my challenges and what I've seen and why I'm doing this, I should start with the fact that through our family business of real estate investment and construction, I've always especially when we started, we always had the challenge of accessing capital. The financial institution, a lot of financial institutions and banks, they look at the businesses, especially small businesses in this space, as not credit worthy, and that makes it really hard for small business that has just started to raise the capital they require to scale their business and grow their business. And that was the main driver for me for starting LinqPal and addressing this big challenge for every single business that you look at in the industry.
And some of the most successful businesses, of course, come from solving an inherent problem, something that touches an individual directly. And clearly, you have a lot of personal experience over the years with your business. And, a quote going into the next thing, too, many may not know you're an avid tennis player and fan. And there's a famous quote, love the winning. I could take the losing, but most of all, I love to play. And it's about playing the game. And in this instance, it's something around payments and financing made easy. What exactly is LinqPal from your perspective, Yaser?
Let's go back and take a look at the industry. When we are talking about construction industry in the US, we need to remember 82% of the businesses in the industry have less than 10 employees. That means they either don't have a back office or it's a very limited, maybe one person or someone part-time who's managing the back office. That has created a lot of challenges for the businesses in the industry to manage their payment, to manage their back office. What we're enabling the businesses in the industry to do is we're enabling them to manage their back office from their back pocket. What do I mean by that? It means that we are enabling them to manage their payments and all have access to capital from their phone that is in their back office, no matter whether they are on their truck, on the go, or at the job site, finishing the job for a client. They can quickly pay for their material on their phone or request to have access to capital to finance their material at this phase from anywhere they are.
Okay, I like that. That's sticky, right? Enable the back office from their back pocket, leveraging technology, of course, cell phones, Internet of Things, everything is interconnected. and you mentioned access to working capital. And I would imagine this 82% of companies having less than 10 employees, a lot of challenges there. So I guess seamlessly going into our next question here, what are, from your perspective, some of these big challenges in the construction industry that LinqPal is going to be addressing head on from day one?
First, I would say we look at these businesses with a different lens. We don't look at them with the lens that banks, conventional banks, and financial institutions have looked at them and have rejected them to access to capital. We look at them differently, and we understand their challenges, and also we understand their opportunities and how they can grow if they are given the opportunity and the capital they need to grow. And that's how we differentiate ourselves in terms of managing this as a more affordable solution and something designed for small businesses with limited access or a small operation to be able to take advantage of our product.
Understood. And if you think about the whole concept around buying these building materials now and paying later and being able to scale a company, particularly a lot of the firms that you might see in the market today, they're MWBE, women-owned businesses, minority-owned businesses, small business loans for construction that are out there today are maybe not easy to get a hold of. There's a lot of complexity there. How do you ultimately see LinqPal driving some of these key trends? I mean, what are some of the immediate impacts that are going to happen for some of these folks that are small businesses today?
When I look at contractors and construction businesses among myself, um, it just keeps reminding me that most of these businesses are family owned. Most of these businesses are small. Most of some good portion of these businesses are owned by immigrant, maybe first generations. So there are a lot of them are minority owned, and also women owned businesses in this space that they see also higher level of limitation when it comes to the access to capital. And hopefully LinqPal will be able to help all these guys.
Yaser, when you think about the numerous pressure points that you've clearly articulated that you're alleviating, plus again, the whole idea around access to payments, capital solutions, where do you see the next angle will be for LinqPal as you establish a beachhead with all the items you just mentioned? Where will the company continue to evolve and go?
Jason, you brought up a good point that I like winning. Here, winning for us is happens when our customers win, when our contractors are able to take more business on and win more deals and scale their business. That's what I call it winning, and that's what our team call it winning. And specifically for us, in order to do that, is one, making sure what we have designed and what we have been developing and what we are taking to the market really helps these small businesses that are, I would say, underserved majority of businesses in the construction industry, and they can take leverage and advantage of that financial option. Also, we don't want to I really hesitate building a product that's going to be hard for our audience or for construction pros to be able to use it. A lot of software that exists in the market today for construction industry requires a back office, requires someone who is IT with some IT expertise or some software knowledge to sit behind a computer and manage that. For me, it's all about this phone. For me, it's about making it really simple and enable everyone, whether they are tech savvy or not, to be able to leverage their phone to manage their back office from anywhere they are, even if they don't have back office. And that has been the most important element for product design for us. And every single step that we've been taking in developing the product and designing the product has been, how can we make sure that you can use it at the job site, you can use it on the go, and you don't need a knowledge or you don't need a tech savvy person to be able to use that.
Yaser, LinqPal essentially becomes part of an ecosystem for an existing company. If you think about all of the different elements that need to come together to make a company work, you play a vital role. And coming full circle on our final question of the day, coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. Can you share with the group a little bit about the team of experts you've assembled to help grow LinqPal and achieve the vision that you've articulated to us today?
As a co-founder and CEO, I believe that I have the dream team. I had to, and why I say that? Because I have people on the team who have more than 30 years of experience in financial institutions and banks and fintech companies and a startup. They've seen it all. They've seen all the challenges in the financial space. They've seen the lack of support for small businesses. We also have a great team of general contractors, subcontractors, and material suppliers behind us. Myself have a great experience in construction industry, and I'm really passionate about the industry. I think it's time to change the industry and how people operate. So given that we have a understanding there on the financial aspects of it and also technology aspects of it, I'm very excited to be able to deliver what has been for a long time people have been waiting for, and it's time to deliver that.
Well, Yaser Masoudnia, all I can say is continue being a trailblazer. It's clear that LinqPal is very well positioned to take this challenge you've stated head on. And we just say, as part of the podcast, be sure to wear your hard hats, because this is going to be an exciting journey going forward. Thank you for your time, and looking forward to many more discussions together.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe for more episodes like this. For more information on Construction Pals podcast and LinqPal, please visit LinqPal.com.